All right, so time travel and Radical 6 are on the table. Enjoy those facts. What's this? Oh, yeah, we still. That's the who kills me. I just see a choice.
Radical 6.
I just see a choice where the other one's not filled in. You know, I'm like, why haven't I done that yet? But it's because I have to know what to type for the Mira question. What is this? The bomb. I don't know what is this? What is this?
I don't remember.
I can skip to this exclamation point. What is that?
That's probably we have to put. Oh yeah, I think we have to put in like a code. Remember Sigma like ran in to stop the bomb that we planted?
Yeah. Maybe it was weirdly framed like a dead end when it wasn't. It's the weird way that segments just end. Don't worry, it's robot hands.
Oh, that's why he has robot hands.
Is that why he has robot hands?
Sigma, hang on.
Oh god, his eye patch.
He had a robot eye too, yeah.
My God. We need to get him medical attention.
What the fuck is this? Is this the real timeline then?
I'll go check the other room.
It's a real timeline.
He lost both arms in his eye like in Virtue's Last Reward. What the fuck?
No, this is a bad timeline then, because that means that Radical 6 happens.
Oh yeah.
We're getting out of here. Come on.
But yeah, this is like a timeline where they escape and cause Virtue's Last Reward to happen, and then come back and do this.
Please no.
Oh.
Oh no, he has blood disease.
Why?
The FBD won't let me be meets. Oh wait, how do you even check if that kid's infected?
Is his blood just gonna come out of the eyes if you tilt him forward?
Such a small child.
Okay.
That was a weird sound. Oh, Mira's okay. That's the worst option.
Hey, are you all right?
Hey, what's this injectable?
Where are the others?
Call an ambulance, but not for me, and just injects her with like Radical 6.
They're all dead. I'll be joining them soon. Zero told us.
Oh.
It was you, wasn't it? You set the bomb. That's okay. You deserve something nice in return.
Is she gonna jab somebody?
What did you just inject me with? Maybe you've heard of it. That virus. Radical 6.
No!
Oh, maybe this wasn't available till just now. It wasn't announced as being new, so I thought I just missed it.
If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
Damn!
What did you... Well, do you like it? My present to you.
And so that's why Sigma and Diana go the long way through, but Phi has to be in stasis.
Yeah, probably.
And then Sigma and Diana work on the base and the solutions in the future for years and years and years, and then eventually she dies and gets replaced by Luna. What happened there?
No.
The door to get out?
Who knew this would happen?
You, technically.
My body like this. Phi injected with Radical 6.
That's not his
Everything
arm.
points to a single truth.
They put the...
What truth?
They bandaged over the suit.
This history.
Yeah.
is the one that connects to that future.
Oh, I was right. Wow.
Well, I guess for Phi, it would be the past. Diana, you must not use this lift.
What are you saying? We need to get you to a hospital as soon as possible, or...
Don't worry about me.
No, the two of you need to get out of here. I am the only one who should stay.
There's no point. A rescue team will eventually show up if Diana and I get to the surface. And you know, they'll come down and get you too.
Then, kill me. Kill me and burn my remains, now!
Damn.
You're just spitting all over him. You're infected.
I mean, I know where we can do that.
That's the only way to keep the virus from spreading. Come on, hurry. 6 billion lives are on the line. I can't. There's no way I can do that.
This music's kind of silly.
What? Oh, the taser.
Diana, you know what you're doing, right?
Yes, I do. I'm going to save you and Phi.
I'm gonna put her in a stasis chamber for like 60 years, and I'm gonna build you robot hands. And then you're gonna build a robot me.
I think you're gonna come in the past and talk to me with your robot hand. Wait. Oh wait, no. Then everyone's gonna get Radical 6.
Everyone dies.
Hey, can you hear me? What's going on? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
He's floating.
This is Diana.
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were
Wait.
killed.
Didn't June survive into the future?
I guess you could say I killed them.
What?
No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Interesting choices you made.
Are you there? Respond!
What do you even do with that? Like, if you're on the other side of
Damn,
the
we
walkie-talkie.
really need to cancel these control missions. These are not going well.
Yeah.
Last time we did this, it was in a
Suppose this was
Titanic.
meant to be. Let's put our hope in the next Sigma. The me will return here from the future.
Not that far in the future though, like an hour in the future, because the time travel machine that's now in the game, in addition to the other time travel mechanics. I can't believe they added a time machine in the game that already, the franchise that already had time travel. Well, that fucking happened.
Well, I guess that explains what she did with the Radical 6.
So I guess something like that happens. There's one of the endings. So I guess something
Finally.
like that happens in the real ending or something. Outbreak. All scenarios cleared. That's not good. That's a bad thing to be completionist about. You've maximized the outbreaks. Whoopsie!
Wait. There's still more.
Which one is it?
The biohazard symbol. Left,
Oh, there it is.
up, yeah.
Circle of Fate 1, D end. Yeah, it's called the end, and then there's, I guess, somebody else's end? Wait, whose end? Isn't everyone else dead in that timeline? June surprise lives, maybe. Except she should have exploded.
Both June and Junpei have to live because Tenmyoji also exists.
Inject Radical 6? Now we gotta do the other, where we just, nah. Let's all die. Therefore saving the world because we would have nullified it with the other disease, and then there's no leftover syringes, so she can't be a stupid person and ruin everything for us. We have to consume it to save the world.
Or she doesn't consume hers and just carries it
Let's
out.
do it.
Why?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with
The risk
FBR
square.
and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates. Zero said the casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus. And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R. So we can use that to determine. It's clear which option is best, right?
I see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if
Y'all
we
are doing
don't
math that I
inject
could
it,
never do on the
then our
fly.
chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections?
You're a child.
Then we know what to do.
When did you take algebra? What the fuck? Or statistics?
Okay.
What is this? I don't even know
Here
what
we
math
go.
this is.
I remember the one time I used this logic in public once, and
Ready?
and the response was, and that's why
And-
I say people should believe in God. Because logically,
I mean,
if you don't believe in God and he is real, you have way more to lose than if you believe in him and he's not real. And I'm like, oh
I
no,
feel like-
this square is stupid, and I'll never use it again.
So are we good? Did
I
we
mean,
do the
I
right
would have
thing?
been
We're
like,
back to
oh.
not animating
The
it.
lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
Do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess.
It can take up to 2 hours.
His
Hey, Eric.
face just explodes into blood.
I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is, well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
Laughter.
What do you mean?
Issues at home, I guess.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Didn't your dad, like, kill your brother? Oh, I don't want a backstory. No, you could take that back. I'm sorry, I didn't ask.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
Oh,
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric,
one of these
Ah!
was a.
listen to me, okay? When painful or sad things happen, people
Wait.
get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
That's fucking
Why does the
weird.
brother sound
Smile.
like Q?
Yes, smile.
One of them sounds like a kid, and the other
No
one
matter
sounds like an
how
adult
painful things get.
having to play a kid for
Because
one
as long
scene.
as you can face it with a smile, happiness will come to you. Smiles have a strange power.
Really?
Yeah, repulsion.
Yes, really. And that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
Oh no, Mira. He's bad data.
happy too?
He smiles for stupid reasons.
So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smiles?
Okay.
What a...
Yeah!
You sure are something else. Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two. Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles. Okay.
Get over here for a hug.
Those two kid voices do not
You've gotten
sound
big.
good together.
Me too. Me too.
Okay. Okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Yay!
Wait. Doesn't that sound like what's his face? Ace?
Matt Mercer. Oh, Hongo. Oh God.
Mom always told us to never forget to smile.
That sounds like Ace.
She'd never hurt a bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle.
I don't believe that shit.
She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
Couldn't tell faces apart, so he thought she was still alive everywhere.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Shut the hell
How do you
up.
blinds
You
get
can
ripped?
fucking cry.
Yeah, what happened to the curtains? The whack.
Oh, Jesus, Eric. Can't you even look after your shitty little brother?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
God. Fucking kids. Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Don't cry. Don't get mad. Better always smile, was what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on. Just smiling day in and day out. No fun. Not happy.
Should probably just go to
Made
therapy.
fun of or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice.
Does
That's not
Mira
true.
So Mira doesn't know any of this?
I didn't stop.
Probably not.
She's gonna be so mad she wasted her time on a weird, like, a person that doesn't have rules that make sense.
So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom and one forced by my dad, got kind of mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
She's trying to learn human emotions.
Eric, she's...
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but Mira, will you still love me, even with me being like this?
How dumb
No.
can you get?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even have to ask, did I?
Eric,
I'll go get my
thanks for
things.
sharing
It wasn't like I did it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Fuck you, kid.
yeah. Still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father. So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything.
Okay.
It's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got
That's
trapped
enough
here.
animating for now.
I pushed
It's no
all of that on
use.
you too.
Don't worry about it. I'm alright.
Okay.
Are you?
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
Oh,
We're
interesting.
the same age? Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Q, he's dead.
Well. Anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
That's what laughing looks like.
I like
Turn
dark.
Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. Don't worry, listening to it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story.
Oh
He just
no.
told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy.
What?
Like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
Hey, Eric. Can you tell me?
Got the knife. The scalpel. That's enough animating.
What? No.
What?
Mira? Why did you...
Like, oh, bother me. So embarrassing. I forgot to be... Yep. Well, time to kill everyone. Secret's out.
What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this!
This is somehow worse than the original way we find out she's a murderer. It's
I kind
impressive,
of love
honestly.
I kind of love how she dropped the ball though. She's like, "Welp, this is a wash."
Wait, aren't you going to
Jesus.
use that to
No!
open up the chest? Isn't that the whole thing?
Could have added a laughing animation. She's anime crazy.
Oh, her leg just came apart.
Oh, there's a lot going on with her animations. She just
No one
fucked
forced you
up.
to animate this, by the way.
I love
You
that she
could've
just fucked up. So she's like, well, time to kill everybody. How many timelines is that? How everyone dies? It's just some dumb bullshit. I mean, technically that's fewer deaths than the one where she dooms reality, but that was a step down, I guess.
Okay.
The circle of fate. So don't press button, and that's the bomb. What's this one?
That's the bomb.
Oh, that's the that's when the infection affects the other timeline. Because they're infected here. Yeah, okay. I had to figure out what the
So
fuck was happening.
all left is to get Blue. Blue's got a new one
Carlos.
to do. What?
Carlos has 2.
Oh, I thought we were finishing the top off.
Oh, that's a new one in green. No new blue.
Oh wait,
though.
I'm sorry. Is that a? Are you hanging
Yeah,
out with?
apparently he's with Zero in person. Yeah. Yeah. Next on the docket is a Carlos. Should we do the left one or the right one?
Click on either of them.
You're
They'll
trying to
tell
see
us
how
big
long they are.
right? Yeah,
That was a
they gotta be
3-way
big.
decision.
Yeah, that was a 3-way.
This one's a
Oh,
little
that's-
baby one.
That's a little baby one. Do you want to do the?
Yeah, I guess we're already 20 minutes in.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do the baby one.
I love how bad she fucked up. Wow, that was
I don't
fun to
know,
listen to. What a fun story.
You know what's funny too is that like real psychopaths aren't
This is called the
idiots.
decontamination room.
Like,
I think you're supposed to
Well,
clean
this game
up
also
after
doesn't know what
returning from the surface.
Face blindness is.
Well, that was
how
for
it
when
works.
I
there
guess
was a
it's true.
nuclear war and the world was
no, that's just
contaminated.
Ace.
That explains the showerheads.
Oh, just as I thought. This won't open either.
There's people with face blindness
The
that are
map
like,
shows
they
an
don't.
elevator
This game doesn't
hall
make any
beyond this
sense.
door. If we came down the elevator normally,
Yeah,
we'd be
because they
able
can't
to
keep
run
track of
into this
anybody.
room immediately, but
What about that? It's connected to the lounge.
I checked it earlier, but no dice. Locked up tight.
do you think Zero trapped us in here to make us play the decision game?
It's pretty obvious at this point. 1810.
I think it was about 13:30 when we finished voting and the drug put us to sleep.
So that means we were napping like toddlers for 4.5 hours.
Oh, we finally unlocked theirs. But do we push the button
Junpei,
scenario?
I have something I've been wanting to ask you. During the vote earlier, you told Carlos.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q Team. Yeah, what about it?
What about? How could you be so horrible? You used to. You'd never have said that a year ago.
Oh, like you're one to talk.
What? What?
Yeah, wait, what?
What happened to you, Junpei? What happened while I was gone?
I'd like to know more about you too.
What's that, Carlos? Does that mean you're interested in me?
No. My focus is my little sister. Got no
What?
time for a love life.
Heh, so our hero of justice has a sister complex.
What does that
Junpei!
mean?
Carlos really is worried about you.
Well, it's more I want to know about you both. Weren't you friends as kids? And last year you were trapped just like this. and
Get your
escape
foot
together.
off me.
So why?
Why the animosity, you mean? That's exactly why.
Junpei,
I've seen people die. Horrible, cruel deaths I never wanted to see.
What?
So many. I'm probably becoming numb.
Junpei.
After what happened last year, I quit school and joined a detective firm.
Oh man. What made you want to do that?
It was all because of Akane there. She up and disappeared, so I went to a firm to try and find her. It's small, but known to work among the underground. I've snuck into places running human organ trafficking like they're trading cookies. Saw a coworker I'd just finished eating with pushed off a rooftop the other day. Never had a by-the-books case where I just had to prove he cheated. Every job that passed my hands was dirty and dangerous. That's when I realized humans aren't as beautiful as I thought. I'd only been skimming the surface all this time.
What?
So every day, after work, I'd drink myself to sleep. I slept in my bathtub with the shower running. It was the only way I was able to get the scent of blood off me. But last month, finally, I got intel through our network that Akane was joining this experiment.
So that's why you came to decom.
It's only been a year.
I threatened those in charge and forced my way in.
I liked my version better, where he was bitter about being used in a death game to, like, against his will.
Yeah, are you gonna, or like June? Are you
Did they
gonna
only know
talk
how to
about-
give people backstories where in between games they join like an agency where they're like some sort of secret agent and they see a bunch of dark shit?
How's Santa? Aoi.
my brother.
Owie!
I heard about Ace. He's stuck in jail if he hasn't escaped yet. Lotus is doing all right. She's working and raising her kids still.
Who told you this?
That
He works at a
guy,
detective
Seven.
agency. Jesus.
I worked with him once. We destroyed Free the Soul's headquarters.
I don't think you did.
Hey, what's Free the Soul?
A religious cult. They're a freaky terrorist organization who never stop trying to create their new world.
They abducted my brother and I 10 years ago.
And the
It's only
game we
been
played
1
last year was
year.
related to that big kidnapping case.
My brother
Wait.
and I were trying to track Free the Soul's movements, but you were too, Junpei?
I
What?
came across some info on them while I was working.
Okay.
Okay, well, hold on.
Jesus
Can you
Christ.
give me a second? I need to figure out when this took place.
He
0 time.
999 only happened a year ago, Andrew.
No, wait. I have to. This can't be true.
999 only happened a year ago, and in that time, Junpei joined a detective agency and took down Free the Soul, but not really, with 7, apparently. Which, like, they'd let him do that. Like, he's not gonna be a fucking intern. Like, does paper. Like, what the fuck? Why would he be
can't be
taking?
right.
Why would he be attacking a global religious cult with 7 as a new hire at a detective agency? How did he get the job so fast with no background? He dropped out of school. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
This
It
is-
literally was like a straight year. 2027 was
Yes.
Zero Escape, and in November
Was
and
999.
December was 999, and December of 2028 was fucking
Holy
Zero Time
shit!
Dilemma.
Did I correctly report what year the game takes place in when I joked about COVID earlier? When I was like, "This takes place in 2028." You gonna tell me he doesn't know what a pandemic is?
Yeah, it is in 2028. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? It's been a fucking year? What the fuck happened? Junpei, what the fuck happened in a year? How did you do that? What the fuck?
Meanwhile,
How
I'll
did you do
remind you
this?
that like Clover also joined a secret agency. And also was
Yeah, but-
fighting Free the Soul. So at the same time, June and Clover and
But
Junpei
isn't-
were all like some variation of agents that were not working together, but were all fighting Free the Soul.
No, but wasn't that
An organization that, if I remember
'cause-
correctly, wasn't even mentioned in the last game.
Well, the game, yeah, it was Free the Soul.
Was it?
Isn't that Dio's organization?
Well, sorry, I mean
Oh no, that's the
999.
Myrmidon. Myrmidons.
Yodia is a Myrmidon from Free the Soul.
Right.
Because for Big Brother or whatever is the Free the Soul leader
because,
and so on. The
because
Myrmidons were the
Free
clones.
The Soul,
what I
Free
meant
the
is
Soul
that
didn't
what I
come
meant
into
what I meant is it wasn't
didn't come into
999. So like Ace wasn't even in Free the Soul until he was retconned into it in Virtue's Last Reward or something like that. So like they all are united in 1 year to all fight against Free the Soul without any prior indication they existed in the game that took place 1 year ago.
So okay, and Virtue's Last Reward took place in 2074. So like,
yeah, it's the distant future, yeah.
What the fuck? Like, what happened in a year?
What did they do to Junpei's character? He's talking about like the buckets of blood that he's been covered in and all of the people he knows. I had lunch with somebody and then that day I saw them pushed off of a building. It's like, what is this edgelord story? This is all huge like teenagers and mechs like style storytelling. Like, why are all these child soldiers running all the mechs? Why aren't there soldiers? Is everybody above their age dead? Like, what? It's like that kind of universe. It's like, why would Junpei be involved in basically anything as a new hire at a detective agency?
Yeah, like, and we were skipping over like the fact that he threatened decom higher ups to join this thing, as if like what he like showed up with like a did he blackmail them? Like, oh, I know you guys are buying organs like cookies on the black market. Like,
how did he get so powerful in 1 year? Like, is he light Yagami?
He somehow like single-handedly solved the underground problem in just his first year of existence. He like literally took out a cult. He took out a fucking cult in 1 year.
They're of course also wrong because they didn't.
Like,
no, they didn't. But like, gone.
But like he thinks he took out a cult with a guy 7, mind you, who has been a police officer for like 2 decades? Like, are you kidding me? He just like showed like, oh yeah, I know a buddy who's a detective now.
He's like
I did like a death game with him.
He dresses like Marty McFly.
Did he lose that? Is that like his work uniform? He had to get rid of it. Like, sorry, bud.
He became a grizzled veteran cop in 1 year. Like he's ready for retirement in only like 9 months.
Also,
like he couldn't have gotten hired immediately. It takes a while, like job applications and shit. How long did he actually work there?
I guess 6 months, really, but because he had to have had.
And he's
like
already generated this much time off. Like he's on a big vacation right now to be in this decon. They've been here for like a week, right? He's got a lot of paid time off.
I mean, maybe he just like quit his job, where he's like, I finally found her. This is the only reason I was.
and it's Christmas and New Year's. Like that's high demand. There's a lot of crime around the time of the year. I don't think you could just like. That's like asking to like have Black Friday off at a retail store. He's a detective that took Christmas off.
Not only that, he's a detective who took Christmas off by committing a crime to get there. Like,
this characterization is so fucked. And like what drives me crazy is my brain auto-filled a more sensical explanation. It's like, oh yeah, he just understands what happened in 999 and he's like bitter about it. Like it's so obvious and there, and they didn't latch onto that.
It is a completely reasonable assumption to think that Junpei has some kind of residual, like, trauma from the idea of having to literally, hear about fucking 7 Wikipedia articles, but also die in all of those 7 Wikipedia article timelines, and then use that data to play, like, time travel Sudoku with a person that he's been looking for like half of his life. Like, what the fuck? I would walk away traumatized. And he's like, no, I'm gonna be a detective and I'm gonna learn the underground. And it's like,
despite being the entire explanation for his personality swing, it doesn't even slightly come into play in any moment of the game so far. It has never come up that he was a detective.
Yeah, if he was, he's a really bad detective. Because he certainly doesn't, like, he one, he sounds like he's being a detective who's going to try and stop crime, or like at the very least, he seems like he's trying to do good. Because he's like, oh, we took down a cult. Like, why would you bother doing that for money? That doesn't seem like a very. Junpei doesn't seem like he's rolling in riches. He's wearing like shitty skinny jeans and a.
But it's also like, what the
t-shirt.
fuck, June?
But,
you put him through all that and you just fucking disappear instantly to the point where like he's so fucking desperate for closure that it shapes his entire life from the moment you left. It's like,
I mean, that's I don't know, man. That sounds a little
give
clingy
someone
on
a
Junpei's
call.
part. Like.
I mean, that was a big traumatic mess of a thing. It's just like if reason 5,000 why June is just the worst character ever. Like in anything. She's just a horrible person.
It is certainly weird to think, though, that she just fucking vanished. Like, how
and Santa
did she just
hopped
vanish?
in a fucking Jeep and took off, and everyone else had to
like in
take
the middle
other
of the
Jeep.
Nevada desert. Like, how many other people left the Nevada desert?
I
Like,
think
don't
we still
know,
haven't
man.
been given
That
I still think we haven't been given a reason why they had to leave.
I mean, Keith, who's gonna pay for the
She just up and
the
did.
bill? Like someone's gonna have to pay for the
Very rude.
renting that space. I'm more concerned about the fact that like
Carlos just shrugged off that comment, like not even bristling. It's like, I don't have time for a love life.
Yeah, Carlos just like he didn't even take the bait.
Why is his
He was
neck
just like,
so red? Did you see him turning towards Junpei and his entire neck was bright red behind his,
He's on
his
fire.
jaw?
He's just on fire all the time. I'm kind of baffled about. I'm really baffled about the idea that June is baffled about the idea that he took out the whatever the fucking cult's name. God, save the world, free the world, free the soul, whatever the fucking name of the cult is. Like, I'm sorry, are we am I supposed to take under the impression that like June has also been dedicating her life to fighting free the soul, and that like the death game that she had to create in order to exist in the first place was an attempt to stop the free the soul cult? Is that like what we're talking about? Is that like what they're assuming here? Is that she, as a child, knew that Free the Soul kidnapped her, and so that she made it her mission to remake the death game so that Junpei could go save her from dying, so that she could make the death game to get.
I don't think 999 was ever supposed to fight Free the Soul, but they did like awkwardly retcon Ace into being a Free the Soul member and in an attempt to try to make even the slightest bit of continuity, because 999 has nothing to do with the rest of the series.
999 has nothing to do with fucking anything except for morphogenetic fields.
Yeah, it just
That's
sets up the premise and the characters a bit. But the actual global threat that the series is about is just irrelevant in 999. It's just saving June and fighting Ace, and that's it. And then they make sequels that were like, we need to escalate things, and it got completely out of hand.
I like to imagine that after he released 999, he got a lot of fucking letters about how morphogenetic fields was gonna cure face blindness, and he was like, shit, I gotta write this out. This is not working. No one's believing it.
He was actually experimenting on children for Free the Soul.
Yeah, like he just wanted to hopefully cure face blindness with it, maybe. He didn't know. It was just but ultimately he's just subservient to the big giant cult behind him or whatever. Like,
when I've heard that people that have face blindness, like, because like they latch into a lot of other details to tell people apart. So like he wouldn't be that way in the game. Like they could still notice hair and other stuff. Like they're not like, everyone's not just a floating fucking like polygon like incomprehensible figure that happens to be wearing a jacket or whatever. Like.
Everybody's face is like blurred, like their whole top of their head is just blurred out.
Like you don't see everybody as Minecraft Steve or anything.
Everyone looks like a villager out of Minecraft. You're just like, what? I don't get it. Everyone.
So
just
all those parts where he's killing his like fucking he's like killing all of his coworkers because he thinks that they're
Snake, yeah, because they're dressed the same.
And it's like, no, that doesn't make any sense at all. What
Like,
the
you
fuck?
wouldn't notice that the captain you killed had like a body type 2 times the size of Snake, who was like a
I think
thin,
that might have been on
pasty white
purpose,
man.
but I don't remember the
Like-
old explanations. When I went
But,
back
like,
and
it
saw the
was-
recap of 999, I was really caught off guard because I forgot how many of his coworkers get killed, and like there's a staggering
kills
amount of bonus
3
people
of them,
in that.
right?
Yeah.
Cause he killed, well, obviously the guy in the beginning, and then which I guess he knew. I mean, he did know that was his coworker though.
Yeah. No.
So like,
It's just the other guy he thought
What?
was Snake, which was silly. Womp,
I don't
womp.
want to. I don't
Anyway,
want to think about it. I'm
back to the
anyways,
shit that's going on.
Let's see what June has to say for herself.
I'll save.
In the middle of a cutscene.
7 was the one still on their trail. But I kind of think we went too far by destroying their headquarters. I'm pretty sure we pissed off their boss. I think his name was Brother.
So wait, you're saying this 0
Brother.
second has something to do with him?
You know anything about it, Akane?
I already told you I'm not connected to this. I don't know why this person is calling themselves Zero.
Is it your brother?
Why don't you enlighten us as to why you joined DCOM, Akane?
Junpei.
Someone using that name has thrown us into a similar game. No way you can ask me to believe they're unrelated.
Stop it, Junpei. From what I can tell, Akane's the victim.
I'm here to change the future. Free the Soul is currently attempting to implement a terrifying plan. I infiltrated the experiment to stop that.
So you knew that this game would happen?
I don't know. I didn't know any specifics about all of this.
But you just said it's to change the future.
A very distant future.
What?
So you access the morphogenetic field and...
Hold up.
Yeah,
What are you
hold
talking
on.
about?
Wait a second. Are you
I bet
time
he
traveling?
said choto mate in Japanese.
Why'd he have to interrupt now?
All 3 groups have voted for different teams. Therefore, none have been executed. The current death count, 0.
Zero's dead.
I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game. Think back on the rules you were told. You will remain in the shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed.
But then Radical 6 never gets out.
A single action from you may result in your escape from the depths. What must you do? It's simple. I shall show you.
At the very least, Phi would volunteer. Just being here forever.
The other 2 teams
So would
are
Q.
listening to a message just like this one. In their ward's decontamination room.
What?
The construction of all of them are the same. A yellow button exists on the wall in each.
Oh, that thing.
They didn't even notice it in this timeline.
The showers in the other wards, and they will rain down a solution of hydrogen fluoride.
Everyone else obsesses
Hydrogen
over it.
fluoride?
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body, but it even dissolves glass and iron. Explaining what would happen if you were under it seems unnecessary. That button on the wall is your right to freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you will obtain the needed X passes to escape. I have one final thing to tell you. The early bird gets the worm. After the first team pushes it, the button will become inactive for both of the other teams. Your time limit is 3 minutes. What will you do? Will you press it or refuse? It is ultimately all up to you to decide.
Isn't it obvious?
Junpei!
Wait! Let's think about this.
This fucking
Out of my
guy.
way, Akane. We need to push the button before the other teams do.
What are you saying, Junpei? Are you really planning to sacrifice everyone else so you can escape?
It's to survive. It's kill or be killed. So we need to make sure to kill them first.
God, he would suck in playing Virtue's Last Reward. Oh, wait.
So much.
Junpei!
Don't worry, she's gonna adopt a kid later.
You're okay with never seeing your sister again?
What?
Maria.
No way in hell I'm dying! I did not go through everything just to die today!
That was a weird sound.
No, don't, Carlos! If none of the teams push it, then it has to be like when we voted.
While you're wishing on a star, we'll end up killed.
Junpei!
Push it, Carlos!
Sounds like fun. And boop. Kill them all. Acid bath.
Carlos, how could you?
How could you do that? It's like somebody took control from me. Who could it be?
No.
Carlos, why?
No,
Nande.
Hey, you did good, Carlos.
Junpei?
Oh
You've
no.
dedicated your life to saving people, so this is probably hard for you. But what you did is...
Stop!
Carlos?
It wasn't me! Someone took my hand and...
You're not going to say
Come
the
on.
devil made you do it, are you?
I don't know, flip some toast, see if which side it lands on.
Maybe it's stress, or you've always had that urge buried deep down inside.
Wow.
Blamed your bad
Junpei.
judgment calls on something controlling you.
I kind of wish we just died.
It's just part
in
of
this
being
timeline.
human. Life experiences.
I mean, we already killed Junpei twice in this timeline.
We do it again.
Wise decision.
I always push the button first.
The lives of others in order to continue your own survival.
Zero.
It truly is a natural human reaction. You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable. There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision.
Legality is not morality.
Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately.
What a cool rap.
I apologize, but you must all sleep again.
But why?
It is 1929.
Because I put a timer on it. We already explained this.
To be in bed or something.
You have done exactly as I commanded. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the
Those are really baggy pants.
He is American.
the cause the deaths of others.
I killed all of them.
Pleasant dreams.
I feel like this punishment
I
doesn't.
I forgot to comment on this earlier. I just remembered. It was back to during the scene from before where the child abuse was happening. So,
Okay.
This game failed the fucking. This game failed the 13 Reasons Why rule, which is that if you're going to depict something really traumatic, you have to really try hard not to make it funny.
Oh, okay.
Because like the stupid fucking children voice actor, it's like one of which is horribly miscast, or just being like, and then it's like playing like superhero thwack noises. It's like this is so fucking awkward. Like this is not. It was so badly done that it was fucking hysterical. I'm like, no, guys, don't. It's 13 Reasons Why season 3 and 4, or actually season 2 also. Most of 13 Reasons Why. Most of the show, just in general, was
Jesus Christ.
It's like a really fucked up show where horrible things happen, but it's consistently funny on accident. And you're like, no, stop, guys, no. You had
I'm not
one
supposed
job.
to laugh, but good God.
Yeah. Where is this? Oh, it's us escaping, I guess. Somewhere. As a result of that.
Where are we going?
But I couldn't get over the fucking stock sound. Thwack, thwack, thwack. This is child abuse. This is what it sounds like.
This is...
The decontamination room.
Decontamination?
XO Presley has the deck.
Huh. This is weird.
Weird?
I feel like I've been trapped in this room before.
You must be imagining things.
I guess.
This button.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, something isn't right. Maybe we've forgotten about this place.
The drugs and the bracelets?
What?
Have you noticed that it's never implied? It never seems to be implied that he actually tells them these instructions. It's
Like they just wake up and they're like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, it's like they just wake up and die in pain. It's so abrupt.
At least it's easy to clean.
Jesus, it just makes me think that like, it makes me think that there is no race.
No, there's definitely no race because
Or that each of them happens one at a time. Or I guess it's the fact that they always get knocked out before it happens. But that's really weird logistically.
Q, Mira, Eric. D team, Diana, Phi, Sigma.
That's a pretty good KD, Carlos.
As a result,
right?
6 X-passes will be revealed. Self, Rip, Late,
Rip.
Bird, Twin, Old. That is all.
That's right.
Inconvenient if you forgot who caused the deaths of others.
God, what have I done?
Wow, that was fast. We put these passwords in and we can reach the surface.
But to get them, the other teams...
It's not your fault, Carlos.
I've been busting my ass for the past 10 years. I wanted to save as many lives as I could. I worked hard to do that.
Well, then you should have said tails.
Leucochloridium. Or Spinochordodes teleniae. Have you heard of either of these, Carlos?
Swear to God, June.
Why are you suddenly...
They inhabit and control the actions of creatures larger than them. Parasites.
Are you suggesting we were controlled by whatever that was you said?
Leucochloridium are snail parasites. Praying mantises and grasshoppers get Spinochordodes teleniae.
What?
So they don't...
Say the
attach
ant
to
one
humans.
from Last of Us. Cordyceps fungus.
One, however, Toxoplasma gondii.
Toxoplasma gondii?
Rats with toxoplasmosis no longer fear their predator, the cat, and are in fact drawn to the smell of their urine.
Yeah.
The rats are attracted to cats?
For humans infected with Toxoplasma gondii, changes in actions and personality have been reported.
Yeah, what are we
You become
attracted
a risk
to?
taker, your reactions slow, or you become extremely sensitive.
Are you saying Carlos pushed that button because of
Because he's a
something like
cat
that?
lady?
I don't know, but it's more realistic than saying you were possessed by a devil.
A human controlling parasite. Huh.
Yeah, like Radical 6.
What a great thing to lean on so you don't have to feel personal responsibility for your heinous acts.
It was either that or multiple personality
That hair is clipping the
disorder.
fuck through her shoulder, and that's
guys
just her
ready?
own body.
Yes.
No problems here.
Yep.
All right. Then let's put in the passwords.
Twin. I already forgot the rest. Shit.
You could press menu
Yeah.
and look at the log.
Why didn't you have my back, Andrew? I thought we were friends.
I forgot.
Self, rip, lake, bird, twin, old.
Bird. Lake and Rip.
Everyone's dead. In these timelines, nobody plays an escape room. They just do the vote and get a three-way tie, and they do the acid bath. There's no escape room.
Let's hurry. The door will close right away.
If the goal is to have people do escape rooms in as many timelines as possible until morphogenic fields activate, this seems like a mistake.
What? Wait, what was that?
What are you standing around for?
Carlos?
I can't leave with you guys.
What?
Huh?
What?
I made a promise in another history that I'd definitely save you two.
Another history?
What
does that mean?
nonsense are you babbling about? Come on, hurry up!
It's morphogenic fields, Junpei. Get the fucking...
Later, guys.
Read the script.
Carlos!
Carlos!
Fuck does that mean? You did save them. What?
I like how there's always a timeline where the team leader stays behind.
Just hang on. I'm going to go save you now.
What? You did?
Through the wall? Did you just go through a wall?
Wait, because he just ends with him running into a wall. The fuck was that visual? I'm so confused by that choice.
Jesus. Just runs train through a couple of walls.
He just
towards
ran through
Zero.
a wall. I have to save you.
Zero's just like sitting there behind the wall, like Jesus Christ! Like,
you found the illusory wall. And the other ones, it's skulls, but in this one, he just runs into a wall, and it's not skulls.
It's canonical.
I was not ready for that. What the fuck? That final visual. 'Cause, yeah, they always, for some reason, they always refuse to leave, except that one time Diana didn't leave. That one time Diana left in the worst timeline possible, which is the one where she infects the whole world with Radical 6. Yeah, there was like a weird sprite that came into him. Was that him morphogenetic? Was that him jumping into himself?
Are you gonna press the button?
No.
Oh, right. I thought it gave you a prompt.
No, we're back to
why.
not press the button this time.
Carlos, you coward.
They really didn't animate like
It's been 3
panting
minutes.
or
Does that mean
gasping
none of the teams?
or screaming
It
or
has to
laughing.
mean no
Shit.
one pushed it.
It's just one talking animation.
That was the longest 180 seconds ever.
You're telling me. I'm nearly drowning in my own sweat. Like
Gross.
I practically had that acid bath already.
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, they always put them to sleep.
No.
It's really contrived.
And when will we?
Less than a minute left before we're knocked out.
They always put them to sleep and then wake them back up later
So
and
you're
then
saying
kill
we won't
them.
even know until we're already melted into goo?
Now, it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know that you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Yeah, so they wake up in this chamber not even understanding what it is, and then they die in it. It's just a weird number of extra steps at that point when this fate's already decided. Maybe it's supposed to serve some kind of purpose somehow? Does this just... Did I not make this decision? I didn't make this decision. Yeah. I guess Diana never didn't press the button. And now we've done it as everybody. Maybe it'll even do something. At the very least, we'll never come back to this room again. We've seen all the outcomes.
At the very least, we're
green.
saved.
It's a green fucking rune. The room where somebody tells a tragic backstory and then most of the cast melts.
What a great reality TV show.
Most of the cast melts. It's just the title.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
See? I told you, didn't I?
Time to replay all this dialogue.
None of the others pushed the button. So that's proof that the other teams can be trusted to cooperate.
Zero
So
comes on the
really,
mic.
that's
Or is
misunderstanding.
it?
So I shall clear it up for you. Never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
What?
And when? Then the anesthetic will...
1 minute till we pass out.
I get it now.
Why can't we hold B to skip redundant Zero dialogue?
Because he wants you to listen to him.
Bye.
Good night, chumps.
Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Completed. But now what? What is our outcome? We don't fucking know yet. You can't even click on it. Did somebody get a new one? I think that one's
Carlos,
the new one.
Yeah, the red box is new.
Oh, that top one's.
Yeah, the top one.
Everyone has a red box scenario now. Okay, so there's a new one in every timeline now, whatever this red box event is. So that's something to look forward to. Oh, it's the fucking voting box thing. See it in this picture?
Oh, yeah.
There's like a slit in it. It looked like it was for like voting.
No,
and
no,
it never
isn't
came
that-
up again.
Isn't that... I thought it's a screen.
There was just everyone found a box at the beginning before the vote, and then we never used it.
Yes. Yeah,
And it had like a
weighed,
slot,
nothing or whatever.
like maybe you're supposed to insert something into it. And now suddenly everyone's interacting with it again, and you can see in two of the pictures that it opens.
So it looks
There's,
like
there's something inside of it.
next time's the box episodes.
Yeah, maybe we'll finally get to see what happens. Maybe that's also down here. Maybe that's why this path is so fucking long.
I mean, you can click on one and see how long the branch is.
To see if it's a straight line.
Yeah, to see if it's a straight line or not.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone opens a box.
Everybody's gonna open the boxes. All right, well,
cool. Time
next
to start
time.
getting some info dump. You all ready? Have you
Y'all-
guys been keeping track of all your Wikipedia entries that have been listed off so far? Because they're all gonna come back and matter. Every
y'all
single one.
ready for this?
Even though 1 + 1 = 2.
There's two choices.
Sisyphus. Oh yeah, that's the
That means there's no escape room.
that does mean there's no escape room.
Because
But
we
if
jump
you go
here,
back-
because this is the jump cutscene, and then this is the choice with the two outcomes, which is also a choice with two outcomes.
Weird. Because if you go back on the timeline, that's like in the bottom right.
Yeah, I think that's the end point of this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of the.
No, it's this one.
Oh.
It's over here.
Oh,
Is this
it
the-
is. You're right.
This is the we cured Radical 6 timeline.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all cutscenes and dialogue. Yeah, this one has one more nodule.
You're right. Yeah, I didn't think about the extra
Yerp.
nodule. Wow. Well, that's it. We're at the home stretch now, Keith.
Yep, no.
We still don't know anything
have
about the
this soon.
plot. How are we doing this? How are we like avoiding? How are we tiptoeing past all of the?
We know
important
Radical
bits?
6 is in play. We know there's a time travel machine now.
Dude, this game is like we're literally like children playing on a train track, and we just don't know a train's coming. We have no idea. We're just like, we like matched a couple of items together, just like this fucking locomotive.
This
It's gonna
could be
hit
the
us.
train.
Oh god, we're just gonna die. It's just gonna run us
We
over.
just
and
need something
drag us.
long and thin to fit in there.
Uh,
See y'all next time.